To have a life like my life, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm tired of living. Don't stop, but don't stop. Last night, I was in the shower. And for weeks, I've been thinking about how to make this video without telling people when you don't want to live. I didn't even know how to title it. But yesterday I was in the shower and that very sentence came to me. Don't stop. Don't. Just stop what you're doing, but don't stop. Don't give up. Don't kill yourself. I'm making this video and I have to get this out. Right now, I'm going through something and I'm in a place in my life where I'm afraid, anxious, but the overall feeling is that I'm very, very tired. I'm tired of living. I'm tired of everything associated with living. I want to have a life like my life, but I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm tired. Like, there's nothing else I can say. And when people hear you saying that, the first thing they think is, oh my God, like, don't kill yourself. Like, I even said that in an earlier video section. You'll see this video is going to be like so all over the place because I have to record when I'm thinking something. And a lot of people think, well, don't kill yourself, because that's what I said. Like, people think, and I have attempted suicide many times, but I come to realize that it's not life that I'm tired of, that I'm afraid of, that I don't want. It's living. I don't like this world. I don't like the world that we're living in. And I know that sounds idealistic and, well, no one likes it. You just have to, like, get by. But why do people have to get by? Like, why do people, like, I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm just going to use myself because, like, every day I go outside, I have to, like, try to plan my emotions. Like, I tell myself, like, don't get angry. Don't get loud. Don't react to the stupid things that people are going to say, and not just stupid, they're going to say hurtful things, they're going to say extremely idiotic things. Like, don't react. And over the years, because it's taken me that long, over the years I've been getting better at it, like not reacting, but I still react. And tomorrow I'm headed to a place where I know I'm going to get reactions. And it's complicated. I don't really want to get into it, but my choices are limited at this moment. So I have to go there for a short while. Just put it like that. And I want to and I don't want to. I want to because I want to, like, prove to myself, and I want to, like, do it. I want to live my life. Like, right now, this is so ratchet, but, like, I'm in the bathroom because there's, like, no place else. My daughter's in the room sleeping. That's another thing I talk about in the video. Like, I don't have any, like, time just to, like, be alone. Like, there's always someone, and I have responsibilities, so I have to take care of them. And I get it. A lot of people have responsibilities, but, like, everyone needs time where they can just, like, think. Do you know what I mean? And for me, as I said, I talked about all the issues that's going on with me mentally. I don't need to keep repeating it. But as I said, okay, go back. I'm in the bathroom, and that's why I keep looking down, because I have my journals here. And I try to buy journals that are inspirational to me and that really are going to help me. For example, I have this one. I don't want to lecture you because this one. And I haven't written in this one for a while. intimate with all of how long, and because it's private, But I'm going to read you a section from that, and I have this one, which is I really love. I really like this one. Because he's like different underneath, if you can see that, and in the back. And I was reading through my journal. I'm not going to read exactly. Like I said, it's a bit private. But I will give you an overall idea of what I said at different times in my life. Today, I wrote in there what I just told you, that I'm tired of living. Not tired of life, I'm tired of living. And I'm afraid of the future. I'm not afraid of death. And that, for some people, maybe they understand it, maybe they don't understand it, but that's where I am right now. And then I was reading through, and I looked at a part in my journal from a while back, and it said, I'm trying to think exactly, because I don't want to open it right now because I'm holding up my towel on one arm, and it's wretched. But I basically said, I don't want to sacrifice my identity for the sake of peace. And that's what I said. And I mean that, and I still believe that, but I had to go back and reread it. And sometimes, like, you, me, I, we, them, us, whoever, you have to look back, because these are things I said to myself. These are things I write to myself, because I'm a writer. So writing, sometimes, like now, I'm talking and my thoughts, and I have anxiety, so my thoughts are everywhere in my head right now. I have like a million thoughts going through my head, and then I have nothing going through my head. It's crazy. But when I write, I'm clear. I know what I want to say, and I say it. And it's crazy because like most days I wish I lived in the world alone, like by myself, because I'm so sick of people. Like, and then like I'll make an effort to, like, say, open myself up. For example, I applied for this volunteer position in Poland, and the lady told me, I posted it on my Facebook, I probably posted it here. The lady told me that only because of your hairstyle you wouldn't be accepted here. And then I've had other people tell me the same thing, oh, you're too extreme. And it's like, what in the world, in Jesus Christ's holy name, does my hairstyle have to do with my intellect or my talent or my skills? What? Like, so I'm tired. Like, I get this reaction all the time from people. And you get these people who haven't really experienced much in life, haven't experienced difficulties, don't know what you're going through, and they give these general words of advice about, oh, just keep going. Eventually someone have to accept you. You just have to be yourself. Don't worry about what other people say. And it's like, yeah, I don't worry about what other people say if it's just me. And I'm just like, well, I think I should have that volunteer spot, or I think I should be able to walk down the street without people yelling derogatory things at me. Yeah, that's the problem, is that we live in the world with other people. So you have to hear them. Like, I have to go to the store. Like, I stay inside as much as I can. But, like, I have to go to the store to get groceries. Like, I can't order them online where I'm at right now. But if I could, I would, because I try to avoid people as much as I can. I have to go from place to place. Like I said, it's complicated. I have to go from place to place, so I have to get on a bus. And I'm trying to turn that into something. Like, I want to make videos about it. Like, I've recorded the footage like over the summer, but I wanted to write something to go along with it. So I'm trying to just like do things on my own that doesn't involve me needing the approval or acceptance of other people. Like, I'm trying, trust me, I am. But also, like, the depression comes, and it comes when it wants, and then I don't have the motivation to do anything. I don't. And then after the depression comes, like, I'm so anxious and so fearful. And then I get through that, and I'm like, okay. And then it's like, should I still do what I said I was going to do before the depression and anxiety? And then before, like, the different personalities that I have tell me I'm not schizophrenic, okay? I just have personality disorders. Just, I don't know what to say. I don't want to offend anybody. I'm just trying to speak my truth. Because schizophrenia is, I just say, I'm very familiar with it. And trust me, when you have a personality disorder, it's bad. Like, for example, I don't want to say this because people are going to go crazy, I feel like, with the thoughts and their comments about it. But, like, you hear different voices. I do. But it's not where, like, I feel like with schizophrenia, the voices kind of control them. But with personality disorder, you hear them, but they're like that. Whereas with schizophrenia, it's like yelling it. So that's way I can explain it. If you want to know what it is, like, look it up. I'm being dead serious, or ask someone that you know who's dealing with it or whatever. But you, obviously, I've been through therapy, medication, everything. I know some things about myself, like Socrates and Plato and Aristotle. You have to know yourself. You have to educate yourself. You have to realize that you know nothing. I realize that I know nothing, and that's the only way you're going to know something. Like, my mind is not dead. You know, this doesn't sound arrogant, but my intelligence is kind of like my saving grace, because I always try to educate myself, and I always try to think things through. But it doesn't work because I have a temper too, and I also have depression, so all these things conflict with each other, and it's not so great. But going back to what I said, like, see, I go off on a tangent like all the time, and I want to end this here. I'm trying to gather my thoughts 1 second. Right now, I am in a place, a city, that is very isolated from, like, the metropolitan urban areas. And I came here because it was cheap, number one. And number two, I wanted time to myself. I wanted to be able to think. However, when I came here, because I'm in a place where people aren't as open to others and their differences, it wound up becoming more stressful than helpful. And so now I'm going to another place that I'm going to try to collect myself, but I know that they're going to have the same attitudes there because I've been there before. But it too is cheap, and I need to gather myself, gather my thoughts, and try to help myself. I know that a lot of people are suicidal. I'm always that way. I have to talk to myself, I have to do things. But what I really wanted to make this video for, the purpose of it, was to say, don't help yourself by believing these ideals about things will get better. Things can get better, but it's hard to say this when you have depression yourself, because sometimes when you say listen to yourself, it's bad, because yourself is telling you to do negative things to yourself. But what I'm trying to say is listen to yourself. Like, sometimes, a lot of the times, you're going to have to block out what most people say. And sometimes even it can come, their intentions can be good, but they don't understand. You know, like, people might say to you, well, just get up, you don't have to be depressed, or stop overthinking it, you don't have to be anxious, or, you know, just take some medication, it'll be okay. Sometimes medication doesn't work, it makes you feel like a zombie. It, takes away all your emotions, and you don't necessarily want that to happen. try isolating yourself. It's what I do. Just sit down. If it's in the bathroom, like what I'm doing now, if it's like in the mountains, which is where I am right now, if it's somewhere where like no one knows you, if it's somewhere where you just like under the cover, whatever you can manage, just have a moment of calm. Because for me, I'm not saying this is going to work for everyone, but I want to make this video. I'm not saying that it's going to work for everyone. I'm saying that it can help, okay? And that's pretty much all I want to say. If you guys have any questions, if you're thinking about doing something to yourself, please don't. I know that it is very, very difficult to be in this world sometimes. It is hard. It is very hard. And I don't want to make this an emotional video. I really don't, because I don't think that really helps extremely, but just saying the truth. Like, that's what I want to say. And I want to say that this world it sucks, but that doesn't mean you have to take yourself out of it, but also isolate yourself from it. I know it sounds confused and crazy and all over the place, but if you sit down and you think about it, you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. I know that you will. Sometimes you have to be in the, like, oh my God, it's from the Bible. You have to be in the world, but like not a part of it. And I'm going to end it on that. And I hope this helps someone. If you want to talk, just send me an email or a comment, or just think about what I said.